All right, it's time for your quick morning update of Lunar Classic. So let's go through everything that you need to know. Remember that nothing in this video is financial advice. And let's look at the crypto bubbles. Look at that. We got Lunar Classic up 9.2%. Right now, we got Chill 7.2, Atom 12.1. But really, most of all, we're mostly looking at Lunar Classic. Yesterday wasn't a great day for Lunar Classic. We were hoping that we would have more good news come out from the AMA with KuCoin. But really, they just confirmed that they weren't actually doing the off-chain burns that for some reason we all thought they were doing, because they kind of did insinuate that they were doing that. But we're going to go through that in a little bit more detail in a second. Anyway, we got Bitcoin down 1.5%, Ethereum down 8% after the merge. A lot of people would have said they saw this coming, and we watched this live yesterday, and it looked like it was going to be okay. And then all of a sudden, the rug was pulled. We started to head downwards. Let's see how long this lasts for. Hopefully it doesn't last for too long, but you can see here, around here, I think the merge happened around here. We had an initial pump, and then the dump came in, right? So buy the rumor, sell the news definitely did come in. We had a dump of around 7% there in just a few minutes. I think that's about 45 minutes there, a 7% dump, which isn't great, but we do seem to be holding strong here at around the 14.55 for Ethereum. So hopefully that does hold up. We got Terra Classic up today, 0.0002, just under that 2-3 mark that we wanted to hold. Where is my chart for this? Here we go. You can see we've got these two lines of support and resistance very much coming up and retesting that resistance again. We've seen it come into play many times in the past. It's hard to really do a lot of TA on such an early chart, but we can see very important lines. And then we instantly retested it there again, so we can see that is a very important line right there at the 0.003 mark, coming up to retest it. If we go down to a little bit of a shorter time frame, maybe the 2 hour, we might be able to see that a little bit better, holding quite strong up there at the resistance, which is definitely good. We still want to wait to see what's going to happen here, because really we don't know how the market is reacting to the recent news. Recently we did basically have this come out from KuCoin in yesterday's AMA. Everyone kind of thought that KuCoin was going to implement this 1.2% tax burn, but they basically avoided the question for the whole AMA, and then near the end answered it, just ignored the question again, and then very weirdly answered it and said KuCoin will remain tax-free. So it does very much seem like once the coins are on KuCoin, it is going to be there is going to be no tax, just like every other exchange out there that we've covered recently, like Binance, like Kraken. All of these coins that seem to be wanting to jump on, or exchanges that seem to be wanting to jump on the bandwagon of the burn, aren't actually implementing on their exchange. So very annoying news here. We got that from KuCoin. We also have the same thing from Bitrue. People are talking about this on Twitter, that they are supporting it, but actually it is simply just moving the coins onto the exchange, which of course happens on chain. But once they're on the exchange, they're in the exchange's hot wallet. That is not on chain, and there is no burns. So that's what we need. We need the off-chain burns to come in, because that's where all the volume comes from. Let's give that a little bit of a refresh, and we can see still Binance and KuCoin at the number 1 and 2 spots. Actually, in fact, KuCoin's volume's gone up since yesterday, which is quite interesting to see considering the news. But with that said, we can see here as well, we got Kraken. This was another tweet, and that everyone was talking about. I see it a lot in my comment section, that Kraken are supporting it, but they're not. They're supporting the on-chain burn, which is basically what they have to do because it happens on chain. So this is all just them jumping on the bandwagon of this amazing community. So we need to find an exchange that is going to support it. The closest I can find so far is MEXC, right? They've made this campaign for me. If you guys do want to sign up to MEXC, you can down there in the comment section. It's totally up to you, but they are going to be doing an additional burn. So it's not just the on-chain burn that they're doing. They are also doing an additional burn. So if we do check out here, for every qualified user, net deposit amount during the campaign period of more than $500 and spot trading volume of more than $2,000 or futures trading volume of more than $10,000, MEXC will support the initiative by contributing $20 worth of Lunar Classic to the burning pool. For every 50 eligible users who qualify for the above mentioned conditions, MEXC will contribute an additional $1,000 worth of Lunar C to the burning pool. So far, This is basically the only exchange that I can see that is doing more than just implementing what's already happening on chain. So if you want to support them, again, you can support them and me using the link down there in the description. Totally up to you guys, but this is what I can find so far. Hopefully we do get other exchanges come on board, because it's very important to get these exchanges on board with the off-chain, because that's what we need to get the burns. Without that, we're going to get almost no burns, right? Nothing in comparison to what we want to get to a cent, 10 cents, a dollar, all of that sort of stuff. And remember, guys, it's very unlikely that we ever do reach a dollar or even 10 cents and potentially even 1 cent. It's a long way to go to even 1 cent. We need to prepare for this. We need to prepare for the long term. You need to look at your portfolios. You need to decide if you can hold this coin for the long term. And if you can, dollar cost averaging really is the best way that I see to go forward with any long-term investment, taking profits when the market gets too euphoric, just like we saw about a week ago up here. That was when the market got too euphoric. I was talking about taking profits here on the channel. A lot of people didn't like me saying that, but that's just how we trade here in the markets. That's what I personally do. Hopefully I provided you with some value with today's video. If I did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next. What's up, guys? It's been a little bit of time since I've done one of these post-credit little videos. And yeah, I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Yeah, yesterday wasn't so good for the Luna market, and I wanted to have a little discussion. I know you guys here who are watching the videos all the way to the end are not like this, but it's very sad and frustrating to see that when the price of Luna goes down, the comment section gets super like angry and horrible and nasty, both towards me and towards each other. And it's just so annoying to see, because this community has so much potential, and it shouldn't be reacting to the price the way it is. That's why I think it's important to always take profits and to not have too much money invested into anything, because it creates this like just negative energy in people who just want to, they want to get angry on the internet because their investments have gone down. And it's just wild, right? The price of Luna Classic has gone down. It's no one's fault. And this is something that we're going to have to continually deal with Luna Classic and the whole crypto market. So it's just wild to me. Of course, I've made this channel to talk specifically about Luna Classic for now. And yeah, I hope that all of you guys who have watched it to the end understand that, crypto goes up and down. So we need to make it through these points without having so much negative energy, because it's bad for us, right? And with that said, of course, I also want to reiterate that Luna Classic does not pay me. It's almost insane that these people who are invested in this coin don't even research enough to realize that there is no one entity. There is no one entity that would pay cryptocurrency influencers to talk about a coin. It's not that. That's the whole reason why I make these videos, because that isn't an option. So yeah, just to reiterate, Luna Classic doesn't pay me. It would be awesome if they did. I'd love to be paid by someone to talk about a coin and a project that I also love. Like, that'd be awesome. But right now, no one's paying me. So just to confirm that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching the whole video. Stay positive out there. We are going to make it out of the bear market one day, and the people that make it through are going to be way better off than they are right now. So that's my opinion anyway. That's what I think. That's why I'm still here. Hopefully you guys agree. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.